Dear students, today we are going to learn our subject electrical and electronics measurement subject, that is C18 EE304. In that one, the first chapter is the basics of measuring instruments. So in this class we are going to learn absolute instruments and secondary instruments. What do you mean by the instruments? In that one, what is the absolute instruments? What is the secondary instruments? Where we are going to use these two types of instruments in our electrical engineering system. You might have already observed these meters are used in our laboratories. At the same time, and research and development laboratory also, we are going to use very precision type of measuring instruments. And other type of the instruments also generally common man can use it, but you don't know what is the difference between the absolute instruments and secondary instruments. Now, as an electrical student, we should know the difference between the absolute instruments and the secondary instruments, how they will work, how its precision, error and accuracy depends on what factors. So we should learn. Now let us see one by one regarding to your third semester measurement class. Now in this first lesson we are going to learn some terms regarding to what do you mean by the accuracy, what do you mean by the errors and precision, different type of the terms. At the same time, what are the different type of the instruments and how they are differentiated, and how the instruments can read the readings, what are the different type of the torques is developed in our instruments. Now let us see what do we mean by the measurement. The definition of measurement is nothing but the measurement is a process in which the magnitude of a quantity is determined is comparing with another similar quantity. Here one similar quantity, that is the absolute instrument, that is the standard instruments. From using the standard instruments we are going to measure the values. So what is the meaning? The measurement is a process in which the magnitude of a quantity is determined, is compared with another similar quantity already known values. These are the main meaning of the instruments. Or you can see the another words also. The measurement is the process by which one can convert the physical parameters to meaningful numbers, which we are going to understand. So easily understandable values. So that is the meaning of measurement. Now you can see here, so these are the instruments. Already you know that the instrument used to measure any quantity like electrical or non-electrical is known as the measuring instruments. Here the electrical and non-electrical instruments means here wherever we require to measure the value electrical energy, those meters are known as the electrical and electronics instruments. Non-electrical instruments means, for example, no need of the external source supply. For example, weightage of a small vegetables in a market vendor without electronic instruments. You can use the balance. So no need of the electrical energy. And you can see the normal things where we are going to for example, we are going to measure the temperature of a fevered person. So thermometer, where we are not using any electrical signal. So those electrical thermometers also available normal, which has the that is the mercury level. So based on the temperature it expands. That is the non-electrical instruments. Electrical instruments are so many electrical instruments by using the ammeters, voltmeters, and weight also by weighting of the different meters with the help of the batteries. And now coming to the, for example, the speedometer. Here the speedometer is used. Have you observed this speedometer? The speedometer is consist in a vehicle, whether it's the two-wheelers or four-wheelers, how much the vehicle is going, and at the same time it is also recording the based on the how much speed it is the 60 kilometers per hour or 100 kilometers per hour or 140 kilometers per hour. We can see by using the needle indication, that is a speedometer. At the same time, general meters we observed in our laboratory, meters and voltmeters, you can see it. So it is a V means voltmeter, A means ammeters. You can see the difference between these two. How this works, what is inside, we will learn later. Now, so basic idea, what is the measuring instruments? The measuring instruments measures the quantity of electrical or non-electrical values. Now coming to the next, what about? Now necessity of, you can see, what is the necessity of measuring instruments? In a day-to-day life, the electrical and non-electrical quantities measurement is very essential. So because we need to know the electrical quantities in a substation and industries and laboratories, etc. Where what is the function of the substation? Substation, it will take the electrical energy from the generating station and it distributes to the different consumers. So bulk consumers and small consumers. How much units coming from the source and how much units given to the consumers and how much units the wastage as a I-square losses. So that can be measured by using the kWh energy meters, different the meters and substations. And industries also, they will measure the different, what is the air pressure and temperatures, different parameters. And laboratories also, you know, the different measurements. Now, so we also need to know the speed, temperature of the machines in workshops or laboratory, etc. for better performance. So these are the, what is the need means to know the values. How the, suppose for example our electrical motor, what is the speed of the ceiling fan? What is the speed of the single phase induction motor? What is the speed of the three phase induction motor? What is the speed of the universal motors? So it has a different motors having the different speed. At the same time, based on the load, the speed also varies. How much the speed is reduced when load is increased. That can be observed by using these instrument equipments. So we can analyze the performance of machines based on these given values. Now, the electrical instruments, the instrument used to measure the electrical quantity is known as electrical measuring instrument. So where we require the electrical energy to measure a given physical quantity, those meters are known as the measurements, are known as the electrical measurements. Now, for example, so ammeter, you can see the ammeter. So what is the purpose of ammeter? Ammeter used to measure the current in a closed circuit, and voltmeter will measure the voltage across a given 2 points, and ohmmeter will measure the what is the resistance in a given length of wire, and wattmeter will measure the what is the power consumed by the load, and power factor meter will indicate what is the cosine angle between the voltage and current. That is the power factor. The power factor plays a vital role to flow the current. You can see later. And these are some examples. The classification of instruments. What are the main classifications of instruments? So one is the absolute instruments and secondary instruments. So what is the meaning of the absolute instrument? Now let us see. So here is a absolute. That means the perfect instrument. Where secondary instruments is nothing but it's a secondary type. That is with help of absolute instruments it will measures. Now classification of electrical measuring instruments. Instruments are classified into the two types: one absolute instruments, another is the secondary instruments. And absolute instruments further classified into indicating instruments, recording instruments, and integrating instruments. These are the further classified into secondary instruments. Let us going into depth. So what do you mean by the absolute instrument? What is the secondary instruments? What is the indicating instruments and the recording instrument and integrating instruments? So these are the some easy to understand. So at a glance, indicating, that means it has our needle, it indicates the value at the time of the instant. Instantly indicates the value at that moment. That is the indicating instruments. So it has a pointer. Whereas the recording instrument is, for example, the indicating instrument is the speedometer. So how much your vehicle speed, it indicates at that instant. And coming to the recording instrument means it records the value for a given particular duration of time. So from the initial time to the particular given time, so how much value it will records. For example, energy, you can see the energy meter. You can see the recording meter means at the same time seismograph records whatever the value comes, that is a continuous recording. And coming to the integrating instruments is the example is the energy meter. So energy meter is a very good indicating the integrating instruments, because at the time of the at the start of the month, the how many units starting reading, and at the end of the month what is the reading of the energy meter. So difference is the number of units consumed by us. So that integrating. So first day 2 units, second day 3 units, fourth day 5 units, and sixth day no units. It is accumulating, total adding. At the end of the month it indicates the what is the total units. That is the integrating means it is the adding the sum of the values. These are the integrating instruments. The integrating instruments is the example is the energy meter, recording instrument is the seismograph, and indicating instrument is nothing but the speedometers. And let us see the absolute instruments. So absolute instruments gives the value of the quantity to be measured in terms of instrument constant and deflection. Here the absolute, so gives the value of the quantity to be measured in terms of instrument constant and deflection. So at that time what is the deflection into what is the constant of that meter value, it gives the real value of the reading. That is known as the absolute instruments. For example, you can see here one is the example is a tangent galvanometer. So you know the very sensitive galvanometer. How many times of the pointer is rotated into at that indication. So it will give a tangent galvanometer is the accuracy meter. For example, at the same time it can indicate the another is the relays, the current balancing instruments. These two instruments are very accuracy of readings will takes, and at that moment what is the reading, its constant will give the real values. These are the absolute instruments. That means the final reading or true reading is nothing but at that indication into its constant of that meter. So the meters may have different its constant values based on its physical values and its characteristics. So if based on the characteristics, based on the physical sizes, its multiplication factor may be separate. So that multiplication factor into at that time indicating value. The indicating value into multiplication is equal to the true value. That is the reading given by the absolute instruments. Now where we are going to use, so this accurate instruments very costly. So as standardizing the instrument in standard laboratories like research and development and military, and so where we require the accurate reading, then we can opt for this type of instruments. And coming to the secondary instruments, so these instruments are with help of primary instruments, it will gives the value of the electrical quantity to be measured can be determined from the deflection of instrument directly. So whatever the value indicates, that is the final value. No multiplication of constant value. Those known as the secondary instruments. For example, the instrument does not have any meter constant. And for example, you can see the thermometer. So need to be calibrated with the absolute instrument. Initially it is absolute calibrated with standard meter. After that, whenever you are going to use whatever the reading it shows, that is the final reading. For example, thermometer is initially calibrated with using the mercury inside and calibration readings. After that, manufactured it whatever the reading at that moment, that is the final reading. At the same time, seismograph, you can see this is also where it is indicates the earthquakes. So without calibration, the deflection of the instrument is meaningless. For example, so ammeter can be used for current measurement, tachometer used for measurement of the speed, thermometer used to measure the temperature, and seismograph used to measure the intensity of earthquake. Richter scale, what is the value of that one? So that is the secondary instruments. Now the difference between absolute and secondary instruments are, so first serial number, absolute instrument, second. First thing is the reading obtained in terms of meter into constants, whereas the readings obtained from the meter reading itself. Second one is the costly instrument. It is cheap and best, and it is used in research and development laboratories, and all the instruments we see in the market are secondary instruments. These are the difference between the primary instruments and secondary instruments. We can say the absolute instrument, secondary instrument. So these are the things we have covered in this class. Now what we have seen in this class? In this class we have discussed about types of measuring instruments, absolute instruments, what do you mean the absolute instrument, what do you mean the secondary instruments, and further what is the indicating instrument, what is the recording instrument, what is the integrating instruments. We have seen differentiation between these and two. So let us see the quiz I will conduct on exam. So these are the small lesson you can understand. So thank you.